Okay, everyone, welcome to the channel and welcome to my first ever case cracking. Uh, first ever recorded case cracking. I have a lot of fun doing this. Sort of just like a silly idea I had um, to, you know, have a little fun with people and see if I get any good hits in this case. I have not had any luck or not very much luck in my pre-releases. I just got back from my second one a couple hours ago. It was a blast, but yeah, my pulls have not been fantastic, which is fine. I still had a lot of fun. It just sucks sometimes a little bit to be like, oh, okay, everyone else got one of my teammates actually got double cold foil guardian gloves in his pre-release kit, not even his pack. Oh, what is that? Nice. Majestic hit, pretty good. No tall tales. Um, well, I'm not getting anything. Um, I am partially also looking for Kayo stuff, uh, because I have been playing Riptide since Azalea LL'd RIP to my queen. And a Wavering Resolve. What that is. Oh, two super rares. Pretty nice. And I feel like Riptide is just not the call in this meta. I think he has some play, but with the assassins being gone, the assassins were really what you were preying on. And he's just, oh, hello. Speaking of, Rainbow Foil, take the bait. I just summoned that into existence, of course. Um, so yeah, I'm not a big fan of how he's doing in this meta right now. Feels kind of all right. Katsu card. So I originally I played KO in heavy hitters back in the day because I was still on Azalea, of course. And then Victor came out and I was like, "Oh, I hate my life. I hate my life so much because as some of you might know, Azalea into Victor is just so miserable." Eventually, we got a little bit better. Oh my, this is what I get for talking about him. Here you go. Um, ooh, up on the pedestal. Pretty. Very pretty. Speaking of, I don't even know if that card is good. So I built heavy KO armed and dangerous back in the day, because I hated the Victor matchup as Azalea, and I was just like, I don't want to hate my life for the next few months. So I did that, and then of course when Misvale came out and power crept heavy hitters, I put him away because Azalea suddenly had play again, especially into Zen. Because I think that was around the time when we got Long Draw Half Glove, and then Long Draw Half Glove, and along with just counterplay to Warmonger's Diplomacy, you just didn't really have to worry about that card anymore, as long as you also played around it correctly. But honestly, sometimes you could even play around it incorrectly and still not really get punished all that poorly because Long Draw Half Glove just saved your life. I remember one time I was playing against one of our locals, one of our grinders. He was on Zen and I was on Azalea, and I just happened to have the nuts hand. He plays Warmongers against me, and I go, okay, Ravenous Rabble, Ravenous Rabble, Long Draw Half Glove. Um, renounce violence. Ooh, foil tell no tales. Ravenous rabble, ravenous rabble. Long draw half glove, drill shot for 8. And he did not win that game, which might be a surprise to you. But uh, afterwards, he just like muttered to himself. He's like, presented 16 damage through Warmongers. It was so funny, and I think he quit the deck that day. He was also Zen was also a little bit on the downswing at that point. It's just so funny. But yeah, pre-release has been fun. I actually, in my first one, I built Pleiades because I had a lot of the good auras, a lot of the cheaper ones, and I just think she looks cool. Also, she and I just look the same, so I'm naturally drawn to her. I don't want the yellow buck wilds. And like I'm notoriously a terrible Guardian player. I don't understand it. I am so aggro brained. It's like not even funny. Yeah, suspense is killing me. I had 2 of those in my sealed deck for Pleiades and a bunch of other good auras. Ooh, Felling, hello. So glad that that is a reprint in this case, in this set. Oh, I need a blue one. Perfect. And I ended up going 3-0, which is very unlike me with Guardian. Very famously, when I was first playing this game, so that part of it, I was first playing the game. And I'm very slow at learning things about this game. But we were in the, I might keep an eye on that. When I was first learning this game, we were in between draft sets. This might have been between Outsiders and Dusk Till Dawn, where we wanted to draft other things, and we drafted. Oh no, this was right before Heavy Hitters. This was right before Heavy Hitters. So I had been playing the game. Ooh, cold foil. Hello. Oh, I need these for my deck too. Let's go. Um, this was right before Heavy Hitter, so I had been playing the game for almost a year. So I can't even use the excuse of being a dummy, even though I am a dummy. Fix the match, reviled, sweet. Another majestic. Where have I been putting this? This organization is going to go to shit very quickly, and you all are going to be very frustrated by me. So we draft first ed Tales of Aria, and I open up my first pack and I see Cold Foil, Rampart of the Ram's Head. Oh my god. It's the second max I've pulled, max spec I've pulled. So my pack one pick one is Cold Foil, Rampart of the Ram's Head. I'm not even really money drafting, even like I am. But then I got past like 2 more Oldhim Majestics, and I went 0-3 in that draft because I cannot. Ooh, hello, Gallows. Because I cannot play Guardian to save my life. It literally is against my morals to block 3 and swing hammer. I cannot do it, and you cannot make me. And then, like the next week after that, because we were still drafting, because we were just in the waiting period for Heavy Hitters, I we drafted Outsiders, and my pack one pick one was Codex of Frailty. Ooh, up on the pedestal, nice. So in my lifetime, I've pulled like 7 or 8 Codex of Frailty. It's out of control. My pulls for this set have not been nearly as good. Cutting Retort. I'm gonna have to keep that. Generic M's always are good. Um, my track record is actually pretty good with other sets. Like I've pulled a bunch of Warmongers and I've sold them all because I'm morally opposed to that card. As an Azalea player, it is against my code. Oh, Pleiades is so cute. All right. Ugh. Talking to no one is harder than you might anticipate. But Plow Under Hello. I'm so happy that those got reprinted and are now cheap as hell because this game is getting a big influx of players all the time, it feels like. Especially right now, as I'm recording this, this is the day after the announcement of the all the new Magic stuff coming next year. I never played Magic, but I'm learning a lot about it just because internet algorithms cannot differentiate between TCGs. And oh, Angelic Attendant. It's not the cold foil, but I will take it. The illusionist players will spit on me for it because it's not cold foil, and as we know, they must max rarity everything. I need some more brute stuff, please. The show of strength is great. Wow, it's so pretty. I like the tiny text box. It's a great way to show off the art while still being very readable, which the EAs sometimes have a problem with. And accessibility in that sense is very important. We got to read, especially people who have a hard time with black text on a colorful background, which includes me sometimes a little bit. Escalate order. There's so many cards. I was not expecting to be interested in this set. Just as I mentioned, I'm not a Guardian player. And, we didn't know for a long time how the Guardians were going to play. And, I played some Brute, but I didn't love it. My love is Rangers and sending arrows for big damage and or go again. But this set is just delightful. Also, I don't care for I don't care for and I don't know anything about pro wrestling. Sorry to have oh wow. Oh, Olympia. Not even Marvel. Um oh yes. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. I don't know anything about or care about wrestling, pro wrestling, despite certain people's best efforts. It's just not my thing. There's not enough kissing. Call me when there's kissing in the pro wrestling. Then I might be interested. But God, I just don't have enough time. I don't have enough time for anything in my life. So I have flesh and blood time. I have to work to pay for my life and my cards and traveling around the world. And then I need to have my languishing time and my time staring at the walls. And then that's 24 hours in the day. But the set is just really fun. And I think it was an interesting choice to make the sealed so good. It's like we've had a lot of fatigue for most formats. Lyeth Goldmane. Oh, visit the boneyard. I might need those. I'll put that over there. What was I talking about? I forgot. It's not great for my ADHD brain to be doing these two things at once and trying to talk. But I really enjoyed the Pleiades stuff. Just like, like all like the fun mini game of keeping and taking off the suspense tokens and sending big damage and blocking. And it's just great fun. And then today, I didn't have a great pool. My best pool was reviled, and people keep telling me that, like, oh, hello, draconic card that everyone tells me is bad, but seems to me to be pretty good. So my reviled pool is pretty good, and people keep telling me that RKO doesn't really do anything. So I was like, okay, I'll be Lyeth. And then I discovered that while Lyeth might have 5 int, I definitely do not. And there were like 2 games that I lost primarily because I completely forgot to draw up to 5. And like my opponents were very kind. Like both of them were like, "Oh, shouldn't you have 5 cards right now?" And I'm like, "Ah." And those games I lost. And then the ones where I remembered to drop to 5, I won. So do that math. Liberals. The math is when you draw 4 cards, but everything is halved, your hands are really bad. And when you kind of have like a mid deck and you need all your blues, you need to draw them in order to do things. So this is pro playing tips with Summer, as she very haphazardly cracks a case. Some good hits, not the best. I'm hoping for a Marvel or something. That would be great. This show of strength profile is hot though. Concealed object. What a superstar. Such a funny card. But yeah, I'm already bad at remembering non-ranger cards in this game. I don't know the names of any cards that are not ranger or generic, especially generic Clayton Ranger. And so people are like, "Oh, uplifting performance." And I'm like I'm supposed to know what that means. No idea. None idea. But this set is just a blast. We've had a bunch of new people. Ooh, oh, are these cold foil? Oh, they are. Sick. That's awesome. I love that Pleiades armor is like the armory deck armor is like a lot of the armor that she wants to play, because the armor in this game is so expensive, especially the generic stuff. I just like that they're addressing that in a few ways. They're doing maybe not reprints, but they should do reprints. Jaws of Victory. But just printing better equipment for the heroes. So you're not automatically going towards Tunic. That's mostly what I'm thinking of for like the hunted with the blood, the flicky blood vest. I can't remember the name of blood splattered vest. Is that what it is? And dead threads in Mr. Bones. I just like that because, like, as I've been saying, We do need another tunic reprint. We need that really bad. But another good way to help solve that issue at the same time that we get a tunic reprint, please. I'm asking. Is just to print some other equipment that is situationally better for a certain hero. I gotta say, I don't know where the Majestics are in these packs. They like flip them around. That's why I keep looking on both ends because I can never remember where it is. I don't know why they changed it on me. I can't remember anything. And now they're changing things on me. But yeah, we're gonna start as a team testing more for PQ season. I'll probably be on KO Armed and Dangerous. Oh, Battlefield bacon. Nice. Some bacon for our Boltons. Oh, it's our spoiler card. Oh, I don't know if this card's any good, but it makes me so happy to see it. Yeah, they're on both ends. Very odd. We'll see how it goes. I'm a little worried about him LLing, but then I play the deck, and to be fair, this is me playing a deck that has not been solved yet. But no, KO is all that crazy. Bait, clickbait. Oh, yes. Oh, I needed more of these. A CNC at blue is so crazy. Like, I think KO's good, and maybe he will just LL just from PQ events. Ooh. But I think the Syndra matchup isn't great, and Syndra got a lot more equity now that a lot of assassins are out or down quite a bit. Oh, I gotta tell you, I've never seen this card in my life. Turn heads. What is that? A super? Yeah, my organization system is absolutely gone to hell. Well, and I'm not super convinced by the new arms. Oh, nice. Tough nut card. I'm not super convinced by the new arms. I guess people are running a lot more blues. And Rally the Coast Guard has been an incredible winner in the deck. Turning a 2 block into a 5 block. That blue is so good. Especially since you have quite a few non-blocks in the deck. I need that Majestic that clashes for every card that blocks it. That one is pretty good. I've been got, oh, hello. Rainbow foil flick knives. Speaking of cards that needed to be reprinted, I'm very thrilled to see that. Oh yeah, is that my first legendary? In this case? Bro. Bro. Thought this was supposed to be, oh, nice. I need that. I think this card is so interesting. Mage Hunter Arrow. It obviously is not super playable right now because we have a bad instant bow, which is Barbed Undertow. Smash with Big Rock. Seems pretty good. But once we get another instant bow, I don't think we'll ever get like Voltaire again, just because people are so mad. When Lexi was good. Oh my God. I remember that. That was my first year playing the game and everyone lost their damn minds. So I don't think they'll ever do that again. And I think they admitted that like one resource for Go again is a little unfair, which maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I just like Voltaire. It's fun. Tear down the idols. And I love playing it in LL because I was too poor to afford New Horizons at the time, which was like $250. Ooh, second felling, nice. And I just well, speaking of things that are not going to reach that price anytime soon because of the reprint, hello. So between that and like the just the arrow stuff, I'm thinking hopefully we also got a hint in the Valda lore that was printed with alongside Mastery Pack Guardian. There was a little male lightning ranger who was running around with Jarl in that short story. His name was Orion or Orion. It's spelled with an E, Orien. So I'm not really sure how it's pronounced because not like if it was an O, I'd be like, oh, Orion. But it's Orion. So I don't know. But I'm hoping that that's a hint at a new hero, maybe along with the return of Aurora. And then they've been doing this thing with the backspin thrust, nice. They've been doing this thing with the double talented heroes. So like Briar was Lightning Earth, and then when she came back, she returned as two different heroes. So Aurora was her Lightning Rune Blade, and um, Florian, of course, was the Earth Rune Blade part. So I'm wondering if they'll do the same with Lexi. They'll split up her ice and her lightning. So maybe we get like a draftable set that's lightning and ice. And we have a lightning ranger, an ice ranger, a lightning rune blade, and an ice rune blade. I think ice rune blade would be really cool. I think that would be sick as hell. Plus, I know a lot of people want ice back. I do. I wonder if they're reworking it or what. I mean, I think part of the thing is like there's just a lot more good blues in this game now. So it just doesn't feel as bad to put blues in the deck. Oh, I just realized this is foil. Oh, is that cold? Is that cold foil? What the heck? Just caught my eye. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing with this. I didn't realize that there were cold foil rares. That's so random. What? I was just like, oh, this concealed object. Cool. Cold foil. What on earth? So I have bully tactics. So are you another? No, you're not another one. So I have two of these. I need three of the brute card that clashes. I need some more of these. I just miss Ranger. I mean, I'm enjoying Riptide, that's for sure, even though like I memed on it for a while and I was like people would be like, "Oh, are you gonna play Riptide next?" And I'd be like, "Who?" But I do enjoy the deck. Collapsing Trap is the funniest and possibly the meanest card in this game. Um, I felt bad when I sent it, but I also did still send it. And I would sometimes giggle a little bit at my opponent's consternation if they weren't taking it too badly. Just like friendly armory banter, as one does. God, now I've got to look through all these rares, see if there's any more cold foil rares that I missed. What on earth? I'm just going to keep talking about that because it was so shocking to me. That's one of the pleasant surprises about opening a case kind of blind. So I'm just like, I don't know what's happening. Hopefully I hit a Marvel. That would be incredible. Ooh. Oh, this is one I need. Just for a little bit, just while Guardians are out and about. A nice little sideboard card. It's probably not good, but it is funny. And if a card is funny, that makes me more likely to put it in my deck. Like playing Dreadbore against Florian. Dreadbore is the bow that says against arrows, you can't play D-Reacts from hand. You can only play them from arsenal. This man's knees are gone. And the look on their face when they draw up 3 D-Reacts and die to like a 7 power arrow is just so funny. Especially if they're being salty about it. Oh my God. It's like one of my favorite things. All right, last pack of the third box. Kind of getting through this. So I know that the print run for this set was pretty bad. Min-Max was dooming about it, which is like, I don't mean that as in the shade in any way. Like, that sucks for them. But it seems like it hasn't sold out anywhere. And I wonder if people are like me who are just like, pro wrestling, not really for me. Uh, or maybe also like a bit of Guardian fatigue or something. Liar's Charm. Also, this set has a very strong aesthetic that maybe doesn't work for people. It's not my personal favorite aesthetic, even though I'm really enjoying this set. And it's not like I think they chose incorrectly. Sweet. I have some Verdance friends who will want that. I think they absolutely chose correctly. It's just not to my taste, which is fine. I don't blame them for it because I think it's correct. Oh my God. But like my teammates and I were wondering because like the set for that and maybe a few other reasons, like the singles and everything are pretty cheap, which is great. It means this is and that plus the reprints mean this is a great time to get into the game. So we're wondering if maybe the pull rates were upped a little just because the print runs are not going to get bigger anytime soon. I mean, we have a bunch of um we had at least one or two TCGs get into the space this year. Um, Magic is printing like one set a week, feels like. Fucking Olympia. I hate that man. I feel like people might want this. No. Pokemon literally cannot keep product on the shelves. And I've seen grown men brawling in the streets. Big bully. Over Pokemon product. So I don't see where LSS can like get in to be like, hey, we actually need more allocation than we asked for. I just don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. So if you up the print rates, knowing that people are still going to buy the boxes, it's a way to keep prices a little bit lower while the game is still having, honestly, a big boom era, which I love. Love to see it. Love to get new players in. Um, we had a couple of people, nice, Pleiades. Um, a couple of people who are jaded Magic players show up to pre-release this week and last week, just like, and then just, have a blast. This game is so fun. And Chicago locals are just the best. Just very friendly, very welcoming, very willing to give take backsies and to teach, give strategic tips and all that. Ooh, bait. Get baited. Some people may have a different experience with their locals, but there's a reason I'm still in this game, despite some issues with the overall community and the men in it. And it's just because I like to go hang out with my locals twice a week. It's awesome. Playing good games in the flesh and blood. That's what it's all about. Actually, was tweeting about pre-release. I retweeted one of the Magic the Gathering things. Oh, here we go. Nice. Oh, the foiling on the blood. That looks so good. Ah. Ooh. Oh, foil renounced violence. That's really pretty. I feel like we're also spoiled for how lovely the foiling is in this game. This is my first TCG, and I'm uh, truly, I adore the woman who designs on the foiling of these cards. Ooh, Dory card, nice. She does an incredible job. And then I look at like other foiling on other TCGs, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? You just like put it's just like one sheet of foiling. Like it just doesn't look good to me. And that's because I looked at Fab first, so I'm just like not used to anything else. And I'm like, y'all are lazy when that's just like what people have been doing for a long time. And this is actually a new thing to have like only parts of it foiled. But I think it's so gorgeous, and she does such a good job with choosing what to enhance, what to highlight, what to foil. Double flick knives in this case. Oh my God. Hello. That's incredible. I wanted the other legendary arms, but I will accept these. All right. Haven't seen the cold foil yet, so there's still hope for this box, I mean. At least I don't think. If it's another fucking cold foil rare that I that I missed because I'm not expecting it. I'm gonna have to go through all this bulk again. Oh, Song of Sinew. This one, this one is interesting. I might try this out as a two of in KO tomorrow. I am not convinced. It does seem a little bit better than Cast Bones just because it naturally has Go Again. And the Cast Bones ceiling is lower once you add Cast Bones because Cast Bones becomes a possible hit when you play Cast Bones. Have I said Cast Bones enough for you? But you know what I mean. And KO is so flexible and like has so much Go Again that I don't know if you need stuff like Song of Sinew, but I might run it into two of and like maybe possible like Fatigue or blocky decks? I don't really know. I feel like everyone's so aggro. Maybe into Florian. Maybe that helps the Florian matchup. I don't know. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Reckless Stampede. This card is crazy. Okay. Sweet. Needed that one. I'm not going to have to proxy very much for tomorrow. Catch of the day. Yes. This is such a Ranger case. Hello. I'm excited for Marlin to get more stuff. Um I think Catch of the Day is interesting. I think having better blues in the deck, just as kind of what I was saying earlier, like the quality of the blues in this game has just risen so much in the past couple of years. And Catch of the Day is an excellent example of that. It's above rate. It blocks 3, which pumps don't often do. It doubles up on your Go Fish, which is fantastic. I'm just dropping things now. She needs a bit more help. She needs a battering bolt that's actually a harpoon because right now battering bolt does not do anything. Oh, last pack. Did I get a cold foil in this box? Oh my god, it might be a rare that I missed. Oh no, I'm gonna have to go through all this and try and find it. Is this it? No. All right. Kind of a sad last pack, but you know, this is what happens when you gamble. I'm pretty happy about this overall. But I don't know why I'm obsessing over this cold foil concealed object. Um, yeah, not a bad case. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of this. Tell me if you want to see more of these and what your favorite pull was.